Yo, so as of right now, I'm dealing with these rib tips. As you can see, I've cleaned and did what I need to do to about ten pounds of them. Right. Uh, I didn't count them, but this is one, uh, two, three, four, five, trimmed, six, beginner here, so probably not the best trim, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? So with these 15, I'm definitely going to cook. And then I got me some snacks, right? So sometimes you get the rib tip and they just extra long. I love those. They just extra long right here. I had to cut off some snacks, right? But for the most part, I'll be snacking on some of them anywhere I go. These will get seasoned really, really good. Jerked up, marinated, 15 on the Grand Champ, on Char Griller Grand Champ XD. I'm gonna let them ride, right? So that's how it's gonna be. Excuse me if you're not getting my face or whatever case. I don't know. I just got my phone propped up, and I just want to give you all this little update because I know I got a part 2 video, right? This is gonna be part of the part 2. Because I'm not going to let these ribs defeat me. You know that, right? Right. So, shout out. Sorry, man. I forgot your name. Shout out to my boy, though. Told me to, because I want to go hickory, man. And, I went direct. Indirect. Now I got to go on over to the smoke box. I got some hickory. He told me make sure I get the splits. So I'll be looking for some splits and then we'll figure it out, man. But the most thing I need to come with patience, right? Patience is going to be key in this process. Personally, patience is going to be key for me. So I'm getting ready to season some of these up really, really quick. And I'm going to jerk them, but I'm trying to figure out what's my process going to be when I jerk them. And maybe go light season, jerk. Because this time I'm going to really, really get busy with the jerk. And we'll see what's going to happen. But I'm throwing all these, more than likely I'm going to throw all of these on there at the same time. I will tell you that I did use some of this, okay? I did use some of this Badia jerk seasoning. But I have a few more things I'll let you guys know. So I got these rib tips all jerked up, seasoned, and ready to go for the marination process. As you can see, front and back, all through there, as you can see. And these will marinate for 24 hours. I have some Lawry's, I'm old school, so I like accent. Jamaican jerk season, ground allspice. I don't normally use my Nate's, but this will not be going for the marination process. This will just be going for, for basting right here, right? Because I don't have anything else. And I don't think I'm going to go buy anything else. I'm going to try it. And then the star of the show is the Walker's Wood jerk seasoning right there. Yeah, I'm out here in the snow. So, I'm sitting at around 200 right now, and I got about 13, 14, 15 slabs of rib tips in here. And I also have some coals, right? I just used some coals today just to see how this is going to work. I'll graduate to the wood. I do have some chunks though. I do. But, right now, I'm probably going to try to crank it up to about 250 and let you guys know how things look. I'm not going to open it until at least the 2-hour mark, so it's only been 25 minutes. But I'm gonna play with this fire and add some more. I have some hickory right now. Hickory coals, Kingsford. And then I got another bag of Kingsford regular. I do have some chunks, a box of chunks. I don't know if I would use some of those, but right now I did want to kind of like go with the, the charcoal method in the smoke box thing. But I'm not gonna open it until at least 2 hours. I'll show you guys what it looks like after 2 hours. I'm getting ready to put a few more coals in here to bring it up to temp. I really want this temperature to get around 250, and we'll see how that's gonna work. Okay, after about 40 minutes, I'm still sitting, right now I'm sitting about 235, 225, something like that. Haven't looked at anything, right? There's my coals right there, they burning down. So I'm probably gonna have to add some more in there. The dampers and everything like that is dialed in, right? That's where I had the most consistency at, right there, right? And with my smokestack right there sitting around there. I haven't opened it up. Let's open it right now. All right, look at there. I do have a probe in here, and some of these need to get moved around, right? What I will do is I'll spritz. I have some apple cider vinegar here. This is after 2 hours, right? This is after 2 hours. The top rack, you can tell that the heat was rising and things of that nature. So the top rack is, I don't know. This is a Bluetooth. This is a Bluetooth. It plugged in about 165, 150. What I will do here is I'll take a look at backside here, see how that looks. Still got a long ways to go. And what I'm going to end up doing here is doing a little moving around. Now, this is my first time, right? So this top rack looks like it's cooking, cooking at a pretty nice rate. But I like where we're at right now, right? I think personally, I'm gonna move some things around, and then add some more coals, and then come back after another hour or so, and then we'll probably go through a wrapping process. Okay. So let me do all that, move a few things around, but this is after 2 hours, right? This is after 2 hours. So I'm letting you see how it looks after 2 hours. So it is what it is. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15 rib tips. So it is what it is. All right, well, I'll be back. Yeah, so I pulled these off, and we have been going around 250 to 260, but 250 for the most part, for about 4 hours, right? I didn't cover them up or anything like that. I just let it ride. I'm pretty much decent. I feel good about the results here. I'm gonna do a pass out, so I got a plenty amount of ribs to pass out to my customers, and you get the char, front to back. This is one of the ones that were close to the smoke box, and I just want to show you guys what can happen if you leave your meat closer to the smoke box. But this is still good, right? Definitely. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get ready to cut into one, and then I'll show you how these tips look. Now, Chicago style, we really like to. Now I will come right here and come off with the tail, right? And then we pretty much like to go right here. I'd like to turn them over and cut from the bottom. Now you see we got plenty juice in there. Plenty juice, front to back. I like it, I like it. I can cut one more time. Plenty juice, front to back. And you're still gonna get that char flavor, right? I'll taste it. You're still gonna get that charcoal flavor. So at the end of the day, you see there's plenty of juice in there. I like the method. I'll try it again. Peace out, folks. Peace out. Rib tips. Yes, sir. New tips. It's a tip drill. Yes, sir.